Hey there, good old friend. How are you doing? I'm glad I could be here today for you. What's new? Anything going on? Oh, I have all day. We can sit and talk for a while. Or a bit if you want. It doesn't have to be a long time. I'm just here for you. And I promised you that at the beginning of our friendship. Whenever you needed me, I would be there. Yeah. Are you hungry? Did you have something to eat? Okay, good. Good. What's on your mind? Is there anything bothering you at all? Anything you want to discuss with me? I see. Oh yes, I understand how that feels. Yep. When someone intentionally disrupts your peace. Right. That can be nerve-wracking, yeah. Well, our lives are all about keeping the peace, maintaining the peace. And so when someone comes in and takes that away from us, we begin to question if their friendship is worth it, or your connection or bond with them, or your interaction with them, your attachment with them, perhaps. Okay, yeah, it's nothing like an attachment, but that's good. You don't want to go there for sure, because then it's harder to disconnect from the person, but the best advice I can give you for that is, well, as odd as this sounds, ignore. They always say ignoring the problem never makes it go away, but it's something you can do until you figure your stuff out and move out of there. Yeah, that's understandable. Yeah, it always sucks when someone disrupts your peace like that. Yeah, I understand completely, and there's not much we can do really about that if you think about it. I'm here as a listening ear for you anytime, okay? So don't be ashamed. Don't be nervous. Don't feel guilty for telling me what's on your mind. I'm here to listen without judgment, without criticism, without blasting my opinion like they have on you. We're a neutral ground here, so it's all right. Yeah, I understand it can be very frustrating to deal with someone like that. Definitely. It's not an easy thing, no. And we wonder why God put us here to deal with people like that. Yeah, I totally get it, trust me. I understand. What helps me unwind, as weird as this sounds, I think that's why people unconsciously order things online, because it's kind of stress relief when you go shopping and you find something new that you like, that you enjoy, that you want to use, and that you want to try out, right? there is stuff in the packaging that makes us de-stress. So, one of those things is bubble wrap, and when I'm going through a little moment during the day, I just pop one of these, and it's so oddly satisfying and unintentionally relaxing because it's very loud. It's not supposed to be that enjoyable, but there's just something about it that when you pop it, I'm not sure if I want to do it now, but there we go. It's oddly relaxing. I don't know. I guess it's a form of stress relief. I think they did some sort of study on it, and they said that it had some effects on the brain, like, I guess like hitting a reset button. I'm not sure what, but the easiest way to pop it is to twist it. Gotta do it a few times. And a few times more. Okay, that's enough of that. Personally, that helps me detangle and popping balloons, but I won't do that now. Well, you do gotta twist it pretty tightly to make that, but here you go if you would like to try it out as I've demonstrated, or just individually unwrap and pop them one by one, but that will take you a while. Another good one is stepping on them, but I find that you need bigger bubble wrap for that, like those that are like this big instead of this big. This is pretty tiny, but I did get this from a package that was shipped to my door, so yeah, quite relaxing indeed. Quite relaxing indeed. So there you go. You want to know what else helps me? Well, sometimes my monk stick. Yeah, you know where you can find this. TonyBomboni.com, and click the picture on the very top. But I haven't tried this one in a while. It's the focus stick with a clarity, productivity, and vision. I love the transition of color. My favorite part. This comes with a detachable metallic head that you can replace or recharge. It's a very nifty device. Cool invention. And a good grip so it doesn't just slip out of your hand. But you already know that. While I enjoy this, you let me know what's going on. What else is happening in your world? don't take in too much. You just breathe it in and exhale. There you go. In moderation. Okay, so I see. Do you feel bad when you do that? Yeah, it can get understandable. I mean, sometimes we don't always have to text everyone back, right? You know, we're not always on the same page with other people, and we're not always there for the ones we used to care about, you know? And it's never going to be like that 100% of the time. Sometimes life just happens and you're not on the same path anymore. And that's fine, you know. That's on them to take it personally and dictate how you should live your life, how you should lead your life. There's way too much going on right now to focus on that, I feel, and they shouldn't just focus on you right now, you know. They should give you breathing room and some time and space to breathe, you know. You were not always on the device 24/7, able to reach out and contact someone, you know. It's just not possible. So they shouldn't have such a high expectation of you to do that. That's a lot of pressure to put on any person. Yeah. It's just not realistic. I understand. I mean, you know, even with many people not having a lot to do right now, and kind of just waiting things out, it's still not realistic because you should still, in a sense, lead a life of your own. You know, we don't really need to depend on anyone for our happiness, so they just need to find that in themselves, and they unfortunately projected their insecurity on you, and you took it because you're a kind, sensitive, caring soul, and I know you so well, and you take on a lot of people's flaws, and it's just, I want you to see the value in yourself, that's all, you know, and don't let anyone make you like a doormat. They're clearly the one with the problem, not you. Don't fuss about it. Don't stress, don't fret. Whatever's the right word. You know what I mean. Yeah, exactly. They just need to see things in the bigger picture and see things clearly and understand that the world doesn't revolve around them. A lot of people can be quite self-centered and think certain events occur because people are trying to get out to them, but really a lot of people live in fear because they have guilt about something, and so the best thing is to just stay away and mind your business. Counseling does help, yeah, indeed. But aren't I your counselor? Okay, not really, but I know the disease. So, any questions you have about that, I can definitely help you through it, you know, as a supporter. But I don't want you depending on me either. Yeah. A lot of people also have this false sense like they always have to be there for people and help them. But that's not the case at all. You cannot be everyone's savior all the time. It's just not realistic. Because that destroys your happiness. And some people will forever misunderstand you, and there's nothing you can do about it. Lost the train of thought again. But I guess, in a sense, this whole conversation is quite fading, because we're going to forget about this in 2 days, and something else will come up, and, we'll move on, so, right. That's life. Always someone trying to interfere, always something happening, and it's our reaction to those events that define who we are, and our maturity, our experience, and our strength. You can choose how to react to a person like that. Yeah, they have certain standards, and so do you, and you just have to draw the line, set the boundary, make it very clear from the start what you would like to discuss and what's important to you, what you value and appreciate in a person. So when they treat you like such, and that's a key indicator of how they can treat you down the line. So be precautious of that, and don't just let them in right away. I hope this helped you. And, sometimes we feel that way and we need someone to talk to because we feel alone and there's no one else to discuss these matters with, and it makes us feel even more alone. So, there's just a certain way you can eventually be content and fulfilled by yourself, and you won't feel that way anymore, but it's your journey and I can't tell you how to do that. But hopefully something I said here today has helped in just a teeny tiny way lead you down the right pathway to that mode of being. And if it doesn't, then at least you pass the time, I suppose. And that's that, so. Sure. Thanks for coming by.